Clean water is something we all take for granted, but not far from Lafayette, faucets are pouring out pure worry. We'll tell you why. Most of us have plenty of food each day, but how much of those great eats really go to waste? You all Lafayette students weigh in on that question. New student leaders have been elected on campus, and some important lessons were learned along the way. Plus, Louisiana broadcasters are looking for a few graduates on campus. These stories and more coming up next on Louisiana Focus. Hello everyone, I'm Jada White and this is Louisiana Focus. They're calling it a water boil advisory around Leonville, but families in St. Landry Parish want to hear no more of that warning. Some refuse to even drink after they boil the water. ZZ Thomas has the story.
The water supply that quenches the thirst of residents between Arnoldville and Port Barre are not strangers when it comes to boil water advisories. Here at Leonville, where the utilities for their water supply is managed, they have had 7 advisories last year and 2 this year, all resulting in a negative trace for any bad bacteria.
When you hear a boil advisory, it don't mean the water contaminated. We're just telling people to, until we send a sample to the lab and confirm that the water is good quality, we advise you to boil water.
Even though the town notifies its consumers of a boil water advisory, they still think it is disgusting to drink the water despite it being boiled.
I don't know that. So you sending me a boil advisory, okay, I'm going to boil that water, but I'm not drinking the water out the faucet. My kids that go to school, I don't let them drink out of the water faucet at school because I think that's so disgusting. And at the elementary school, there's like this stench in the faucet system, and I don't even want my dog to be drinking out that water.
With the many boil water advisories the town manager has come across, he's glad to say this.
Since I've been here, we never had a boil advisory come back where it had a bacteria in the water.
With multiple tests proving the water to be clear of any bad bacteria, the smell and look still causes consumers to boil their water. For Louisiana Focus, I'm your reporter, ZZ Thomas.
Americans eat far more than their share of the world's food supply. At UL Lafayette, students are trying to do something about it. Jordan Williams reports.
The UL Sustainability Department decided to battle wasted food in the cafeteria by weighing each wasted plate to show students that this is no minor issue, and this is something that students need to be concerned with.
Actually, 1/3 of food in the United States is wasted each year, which is a big number, and we're trying to reduce that here on campus.
Why is so much food being wasted? Yes, students have to eat to get the proper nutrition for the day, but there should be a solution to all the waste that's going on campus.
An average 73 pounds of food is wasted every hour on UL campus. It's a serious problem that nobody pays attention to.
That is, they did not pay attention until a Way to Waste Day was held on campus. And now student leaders hope they raised enough awareness so students could take a bite out of food waste on campus. For Louisiana Focus, I'm Jordan Williams.
Democracy comes to UL Lafayette every spring when student government changes hands. This year's campaign season was no different. John Lee has the story.
For SGA elections yet?
Voting for student government elections recently took place on the campus of Louisiana at Lafayette. From t-shirts and buttons to chalking and party signs, campaigning was in full effect. The hard work paid off for the candidates, as this year's SGA elections turned out to be one of the more successful ones in recent years.
It taught me a lot of patience, taught me how to work with others, taught me a lot of dedication because it was a lot of hard work.
This year's SGA elections were the biggest to date for the university, boasting over 50 candidates running for various offices. And as the union settles and students and candidates alike anxiously wait for the final tallies, UL can be sure that all eyes will be on the next big three to take this office. The big three consists of president, vice president, and treasurer. And while the Unite ticket is favored to win, everyone on campus is expecting a tight race. For Louisiana Focus, I'm John Lee.
Raging Cajuns know how to put the fun into fundraising. A Big Man on Campus contest actually helps little ones. Nicole Perry has the story.
Last week, the Alpha Sigma chapter of Phi Mu hosted a male beauty pageant called Big Man on Campus that raised money for a charity.
Phi Mu is a philanthropic organization that raises money for the Children's Miracle Network Hospital, and for us it's more specific for the St. Francis Cabrini Hospital in Alexandria.
The sorority gets different organizations from campus to have a male representative to compete in the pageant.
We started out with Coin Wars on Monday and Tuesday, where all of the contestants went out with their coaches to ask for coin donations from people walking down Rex Street. And then Phi Mu put on a couple other events throughout the week. Had the pageant today, which was we were involved in practicing, doing our talent, competing with a dance.
The contestants have to raise some of their own money, while the girls of Phi Mu put on different fundraisers throughout the week for the Children's Hospital.
We raised about $9,000 with our Jambalaya cook-off, hosted by Erica Cheney, which is our philanthropy chairman, and we got the Lafayette community involved, and along with organizations here on campus.
As Phi Mu would say, they do it for the kids, and this year that means donating around $11,000. For Louisiana Focus, I'm Nicole Perry.
Every college graduate knows the feeling. Commencement day is just weeks away, and there's still no career in sight. Louisiana broadcasters came to campus with a solution for some students. Here's our report.
When students are ready to lay down their backpacks and head to graduation, they face the hard reality of what their career will be. That is why broadcasters of Louisiana came to UL to see if students have what it takes to make it in sales.
So the first change is in your mind. To be open to the idea where you have to go ask people for something, not just an interview, like an actual financial investment in what you do. But once you do it, if you've ever had an experience where you've been really successful at something and you also made money, then you're hooked.
Breakfast with Business was designed to capture the eyes of students to give them a better perspective on what the journalism industry has to offer. But there is one key element that students need to know before considering this career path.
Business background is helpful, but let's say you graduate UL with a broadcast or a PR degree or a communications degree or even a business degree. What it takes to make it in sales is a very simple thing, being able to talk to people.
And being able to talk to people was not a problem for students like Cameron Yarber, who plans to have a talk show in the near future. Whether in the offices of local businesses or on their own talk show, these students of UL Lafayette plan for success in broadcasting. For Louisiana Focus, I'm Jada White.
That's all we have for Louisiana Focus. Our producer is Nicole Perry, our director is Matt Roberts, and our faculty advisor is Dr. Bill Davey. I'm Jada White. Have a great day.